Common Ground, the podcast.
We used to drink a lot of eggnog. We don't drink eggnog like we used to. So,
Man, I don't, not to cut you off, man, but I have never gotten
No.
into eggnog. I don't know how people did that. I'm just
No.
saying, I don't know if it's a texture
Looks like
thing.
horse semen.
It's like, that's the horse nectar.
All right, welcome back to Common Ground. I'm Mark.
I am Lewis.
now I'm Sheree.
Welcome back, everybody. So we got a topic on the table right now. We're coming up on Christmas in a few days.
Oh, yeah.
New Year's, and Lewis brought up a good point about being a father during this time of the year.
So, 'tis the season and all that crap, you know what I mean? But
Very joyful.
but one thing that I have realized is, as a father, I sit down and I'm getting the presents together for the kids. I'm, working overtime, and it just made me realize, like, do I get the same excitement now as a father as I used to as a kid? Because I get it. you remember when you're a kid. You remember just seeing the presents under the tree. You remember, the build up and just, all the countdowns and the, partridge pear tree and all that.
Candy, the cookies,
candy,
the
yeah,
popcorn.
yeah. So then when that day hits, you're just like, heck yeah. But then when you fast forward now as a man or a father, you're happy. But then what do we end up getting? Oh, I got slippers. Heck yeah. I got another robe. Okay. Thank you. I got fucking socks, dude. Like, no, don't get it twisted. I do like Marvel socks. Like, if it's cool socks, that's fine. But if it's just like a pack of underwear that I could have got myself, you know what I mean? But anyways,
Careful now. Your wife might be watching.
Sorry.
Take that back a notch.
My point is, I would like to know from you guys. Does it hit the same? Do you get just as excited as you used to before as you do now?
No, I get it. I'm with you. It took me some time, but as you get married and as you get older and as you have kids, you kind of have to take a back seat to it and realize,
Of course.
you're the person driving everything, and you just need to enjoy the enjoyment of everybody else.
Yeah.
Because in your head you're trying to relive your childhood, but really you got to provide what you had to them.
Very true. Very true. What about you, Sheree? What are your thoughts on Christmas being a father now and just opposed to how it was growing up?
It's great. I mean, used to love it as a child. Now, as an adult, it's not so fun anymore. But I appreciate just seeing it through my kids now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The feeling that I used to have.
Mm-hmm.
And, the joy that I guess as a parent you can give them.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's more so about the kids as an adult. I mean, not to be a Grinch, but it kind of sucks. But I love that the kids get to live through it. So
I think that enjoyment of making sure that they had what you had is important.
Yes.
And then you kind of forget, like, okay,
Yeah.
shut up with your feelings and move on.
Exactly. Now, the cool thing that I like about it now, too, is tradition. I know everyone has their own kind of tradition growing up, so I do enjoy, like, sharing the traditions that I had growing up with my kids and seeing the joy they get from it as well. So, like, that's really fun. We used to actually celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve because a lot of us used to work all the time on Christmas Day with jobs and stuff like that. So we would basically all stay up all night and, watch movies, drink hot cocoa, etc. And then we would, like right when it hit the Christmas Eve, we'll do one present like at 11:59. And then once Christmas starts at like 12 o'clock, we just open up all the damn presents. And it was really cool because it just got everyone together. The whole family's there. And then, we just spend time while we can. And then we just move on to, the regular work day kind of thing. But the kids actually enjoy it now because now that our schedules are different, we're like, okay, we can do Christmas. We're like, no, 11:59, we get one present, remember? And then like 12:05, we can open up everything. Like, okay.
My mom used to let us open up one gift on Christmas Eve the night before.
Yeah.
And I think she was just impatient, but she wanted to see or get her hands on whatever she wanted.
Yeah. What about you, bro? Any traditions you guys had growing up?
Ooh, no, it's pretty basic. I mean, just getting around with the family, parents cooking, watching football. We used to drink a lot of eggnog. We don't drink eggnog like we used to. So
Man, I don't, not to cut you off, man, but I have never gotten
No.
into eggnog. I don't know how people did that. I'm just
No.
saying, I don't know if it's a texture
Looks like
thing.
horse semen.
It's like, that's the horse nectar.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sorry. If that's what you did, congratulations, brother. Sorry. Was it good though?
yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, different people have different tastes, but
Yeah,
for
no,
me,
you're right. You're right though, because I mean, some people like apple cider or eggnog or hot cocoa, and
We used to always leave out a beer for Santa.
that's pretty. But see, pre-Claus, his dad's a badass. Okay, so I can see his dad doing that for sure. Like, hey, Santa needs a beer and like some I don't know, he don't need carrots. He need like a beer and
Well,
like a steak.
So it was funny because now that I'm older and I think about it, they would leave out like a whole tray of food for the reindeer and the elves and everything.
Yeah.
And of course a beer. And then now I'm older, like, oh yeah, like I was the youngest, so everybody else was an adult and knew what was going on. So they just wanted their food while they got Christmas ready for everybody.
That's pretty
But
good.
we live out the cookies.
Can I have a random question?
Go.
Did you ever ask your dad, Dad, why does Santa need a beer? Like growing up, did you ever?
I think I
question-
have. I think I might have. And
What was his answer?
He's got to stay warm, man. It's cold out there. He's got to keep going.
See that's a real man right there.
And I think he would throw in there he's tired of milk. Everybody keeps giving him milk. He wants a beer.
When Santa come to my house, man, he don't need, he ain't getting no milk. He getting a nice ice cold beer. Like heck yeah.
yeah, right. Santa, man, he don't need no milk.
Heck yeah. So I know we're probably crunched for time, but I gotta throw this in there real quick. What is your go-to Christmas movie when it comes to
Let me go.
with the
I got
family?
this.
Go ahead.
Well,
What you got?
My kids are probably too young to get into it, but I always love Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
That's my top one, and then the Christmas Story.
that's a good
with
one.
Ralphie.
That's a good one.
What about you, Lou?
Okay, so
Classic.
I got to go with this because I'm gonna say it based on my family, and I actually grown to love this movie now. Elf is actually a pretty dang good
It's
movie
good,
to
yeah.
watch.
It's a good family movie.
and it's one of those movies that it never gets old, even though you see it all the time. It's just always so many great moments in that film where you're like, dang, here we go. It's going to happen again, and it's still fun to watch. What about you, sir?
That's a good one. I never seen Elf.
Whoa. Pause.
Whoa.
Pause. Now look, this is not brother. This is not a race thing. Every person of every creed needs to see.
Quick, call it America,
Elf.
Drew.
Black, white, black, white, Asian, Hispanic. It doesn't matter.
Even if you just watch it once,
Just you gotta watch it once, bro.
and it's not like you can't.
Dedication to watch it this month. I gotta
Okay.
watch
You
it.
have to.
All right, so we're sorry. What is your movie, sir? What's your go-to?
No, Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got to.
that's good.
Yeah, we do both Home Alones.
Yeah.
I say both because there's only two in my house.
It's funny. Home Alone 2 is a classic, but for me, I always liked one better than the second one. The second one was just as good to a degree, but the first one, just that nostalgia and just everything that always happened and just all the key points of the movie was just so dang cool. But the second one is actually pretty dang good too. It really is pretty good.
Yeah, just don't.
Right.
I don't care for the third, fourth. I even think there's a fifth one.
Yeah, when they changed Macaulay Culkin to a different person, I'm like, nah, this ain't Home Alone. This is home for Sean. Like this is a different version of it. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Like, who is this?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
It's like this kid came from Disney Kids or something, or Disney Channel for sure.
Came from Wish. Timu. All right, y'all. So we appreciate you. Make sure you enjoy your holidays. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Yep.
If you could, just hit that subscribe button.
Yeah,
down
make
there.
sure you like it as well. Thanks for Shrey, being a part of this episode, and we definitely have more content to come. And just thank you for listening
All right.
and watching.
Take care.